Welcome back to the latest episode of Subnautica. Last we left off, we had just entered the lava zone, or the inactive lava zone, and we had built a base, and we were about to go to the lava castle. Now, let's dive right in. Now, I've done some extra work off camera, as usual, and so I went and got some kyanite. I made some depth module upgrades. Both for the Cyclops and the, what's it called, the prawn suit. Okay.
All primary systems online.
Let's see. Right. So, copper ore magnetite. I don't want to use those just to see it. So we came in this way, and our base is right here. And the lava castle is like right over here. So that's where we need to go. Now the lava castle houses some very, very important things that we need. Including but not limited to oh yeah, I added some lights around here. Why is everything blue? It's not supposed to be blue. Come on.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything blue? 1 second. I don't know why it's blue. Weird. Anyways, what were we doing? Right, that's got power. Let's put this in number 5, because over by the lava castle is a sea dragon. So if we need to, you know what I'm saying, then we can do that. Let's see. We needed food. We have food, we have water, we have the tablet. Let's take an extra food just in case. Let's put the red eyes back there. I should probably put this over near, what's it called? Over near the entrance. But then again, this stuff will stay at the entrance, so maybe not. I don't know why everything is blue. Because it's not supposed to be blue. There, now it's not blue. Alright, so it is over that way that we need to go. However, first I don't want the salt. Let's put that there. We've got enough resources for now. I want this to be able to hit stuff with. Or, on second hand, the drill arm would be better against the lava lizards. And I see you, Mr. Oh, give me. I see you, Mr. Warper. Don't pretend that you're sneaky. Alright, so our base is over there. The lava castle should be over this way. There it is. Good old lava castle. Ooh. What is this thing? Is that a Reaper skeleton? Okay. I'll read that later. For now, our first and only priority is, well, our first priority is avoiding the sea dragon. Our second priority is getting into the lava castle. I don't like not knowing where that is. Alright, I will cut to whenever I have found the entrance. Sweet. Now, let's switch out the drill arm.
Volcanic rock, which has formed in this area, can be carbon dated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
Wow. Get away from my thing. Go away, you stupid lava lizard. Anyways, this rock is really old, apparently. Can you not? Can you just not? Anyways. Alright, I was gonna take the drill arm off so I could collect those small pieces of kyanite, but looks like I gotta do other stuff with the drill arm. Right, here is what we're looking for. The entrance is on the other side, I believe. Yep. What is that thing? Bye. Anyways. Good thing I brought the tablet with me. A blue tablet. Interesting.
New blueprint acquired.
Smooth and cold with a blue light which illuminates an alien symbol resembling an uppercase H. While it is likely these devices served in part as a security clearance for whoever constructed them, their size suggests some additional purpose, such as personal computers. Whatever the case, the technology is far beyond humanity's own. Interesting. Where was that thing? The leviathan remains. There we go. Reapers are ill-suited to high-temperature environments, suggesting this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside of its control. Trace muscle tissue remains on the bones, indicating the specimen died in recent months. Really? Burns and other physical damage to skeletal structure likely became prey for something bigger. Oh, I know what it became prey to. It became prey to that sea dragon. A bunch of ion cube.
Come here to me.
Okay. Yes, give me all the ion cubes. I will need them for ion batteries and power cells. Sweet. Alright, now Let's take one of these and put it in this archway. I can't remember where this archway goes. Where am I? I mean, obviously in one of the alien facilities, but where am I? Oh, I'm at the enforcement platform. Interesting. Alright, well, I don't need to be here, so I need to go back through here. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, we came from here. Right. Wait, what's over here? Hi, alien robot. I'll look at you in a minute. So that's another entrance. We came through this entrance over here. Right, alien robot. This device is of alien origin, although its design is relatively simple. Its low threat level is at odds with the advanced technology apparently available to its designer, suggesting it was intended more to patrol alien facilities and repair damaged infrastructure than to deter invaders. I mean, I think the warpers do a pretty good of deterring invaders as is. Despite its simple design, this construction is quite elegant in its minimalism. 4 electromagnetic legs allow it to traverse floors, walls, and ceilings with reasonable speed and appear to be replaceable. Internally, there are few moving parts, rendering this construct energy efficient and resistant to wear over time. A rechargeable ion-based power reserve ensures it continues to operate. Assessment, immobilize, and return to Altera for mutual profit. Is there a way I can pick it up? And let me take the drill arm off. There's one over there, but there's more over here. Come on. Oh no. Do I? No. I need another tablet. Why? Alright, I'll go back and get another tablet. See you guys then. Alright. Oh, come on. Don't get stuck again. Anyways, as I was gonna say, I went back and got a purple tablet. Narrowly avoiding the sea dragon, but thankfully, I can finally go in here. Alien thermal plant. This system is directly converting local thermal energy into electric current at 90% efficiency. Most of this energy is being stored in the battery-like devices within the plant itself, each of which holds enough to power a small city for a year. Some of it, however, is being drained off, presumably as it is distributed to other facilities on the planet. The power plant appears to be fully automated and, given the current understanding of the mechanisms involved, uninterruptible. So I can't just destroy the enforcement platform's source of power. So, yeah, I'll have to get cured.
Integrating new PDA data.
Primary Containment Facility. Power...
Alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system. At depth 1.4 kilometers.
Alright. Power router in the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on-site to other facilities on the planet. Primary Containment Facility updated. Constructed within a natural chasm connected to this cave network. South-southeast area of volcanic activity, depth 1.4 kilometers. Power distribution, self-warping quarantine enforcement units, 5%. Oh, so the warpers take up 5%. Arch network, 10%. I mean, I had to power it with the ion thing, whatever. Sanctuaries, Alpha, Beta, Kappa, 10%. Quarantine enforcement platform, 35%. Disease research facility, offline. That's the one we found that the sea dragon smashed into and it sunk to the ground and all that. Primary Containment Facility, 20%, reserve 20%. There's no clear way to interrupt the power flow. Interesting. Now, this up here is what we came for. This right here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh yeah.
Synthesizing ion power blueprints for alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
Let's see. Where did that go? It's power. Equipment. Where did it go? Alien data. Scan data. Terminal data. There we go. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, the energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it's been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints, which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. You betcha. Did I miss this?
Integrating new PDA data.
Fossil data recorded from the volcanic rock that was excavated to construct the alien power facility. It has been possible to extrapolate a number of key trends. The aliens recorded data on indigenous organic remains originating between 10,000 and 1,000 years ago. The life forms on record feature an unusually low overlap with those encountered so far on 4546b. Extinction event. Soil samples from 1,000 years ago contain 300% higher concentrations of organic remains than the soil average. Data suggests a mass extinction event killing off a majority of species and forcing a rapid adaptation amongst many of the survivors. Didn't it say that quarantine was broken 1,000 years ago? Like the sea dragon ran into the quarantine or ran into the disease research facility 1,000 years ago. So the extinction event occurred 1,000 years ago. And it was the outbreak of the Kara virus, disease, whatever it is. Interesting. Well, let us go back home and make some of those batteries. Might as well pick this up. That's a little closer than I want it to be. Yeah. Oh, go away. Nobody likes you. I need my prawn suit fully repaired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Because if I am to get past the sea dragon, I need to risk being damaged quite a bit. So it's a good thing I have the, what's it called? The reinforced hull thing. Is it close? Oh, go away. No, don't open the storage. Okay, so Cyclops is that way. I need to... Yes, I know, I am aware of your existence. Alright. I don't like not knowing where this thing is. There it is. And it's coming right over here. So, let's hope it turns that way and goes that way and doesn't come back. Are you doing as I said? No, you're just chilling over there. Well, I guess now's my chance to go soaring. I know you're there. Just as long as you don't know I'm here, then we will be all good. Alright, nobody saw me. I hope. And if the sea dragon is following me, I need to go away from my Cyclops and not towards the warper. Okay. Alright, we have successfully made it home. Or rather, to our temporary home. Heaven knows nobody would want to live in a place like this.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Thank you, Polyphemus. Alright, now, to make those... What? Oh yeah, blue tablet. To make those batteries, we need ion cube, gold, and silver. So, let's grab all of this stuff. And let's make some ion stuff. Alright, now we replace these. Put those away, and then in our prom suit, we switch out the power cells for ion power cells. Oh yeah. But let's go back in here. Let's put the power cells back over here. And boom, boom. Alright, so for the primary containment facility, I know you need a blue tablet to open up the first force field. And there's a second force field that you need another blue tablet for. So what do we need for a blue tablet? 2 kyanite and an ion cube. Well, it's a good thing I didn't use my last ion cube. Purple tablet. Alright. Now, let's see. We've got the ion power cells. We've got the blue tablets. Now all we need to do is stock up on food and water. And then go to the primary containment facility. let's grab those. I need more water from my habitat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Let's take this. Nope. Take this. Alright.
Welcome aboard,
Now.
Captain. All systems online.
Thank you, Polyphemus. Now, what we need to do is go to the Primary Containment Facility. I will cut to when I have found the entrance and or the containment facility. Alright, so unfortunately, as I found the entrance, I put a beacon up there. But I didn't have time to...
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Okay, we'll address that in a minute. What I was saying is... when I found the entrance, I put down a beacon, and then I turned around, and boom, there was a sea dragon, with its sights dead on me. So, unfortunately, I didn't have time to start the recording, but I went down the entrance, which is just right there, and then came over here, and here is pretty safe. So yeah, then I started recording there. So, that thing that just appeared to me, that's been appearing to me all game. Is that what they're containing in the containment facility? And what does it mean, or what does she mean by I am what you seek? Is she the cure or something? I don't know. Anyways, I need to fix my prawn suit before I go over there. Because guess what? There's... Yep, right there. Don't see me, don't see me, no! No! No, 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 it's just over there, the facility's just over there. I can make it. Come on, come on. Faster, faster, faster. Don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. Come on, go, 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 go. Don't think about the giant leviathan that's behind you. Just keep going. Keep moving, keep moving. Go, 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 go. Okay. It's leaving us alone, I think. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. I was repairing my prawn suit. I got in the prawn suit and I turned around and oh, there you are. Alright, let's put the blue tablet in there. Let's take this guy over there. That reminds me, can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? No, I can't. Well, sorry, Altera. If you want them, you can come get it yourself.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg etching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
That's not good. Let's put this in there. Let's actually go up here and just collect whatever this is. Actually, what's behind here? What the? Preserved fetus. Found preserved in a display case was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. So the adult version of this thing is what they're containing. That's what's been talking to me the whole time. Cool. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. So, the young ones, their stomach enzymes cure the stuff, cure the Kara bacteria. Or that's what they thought. But they couldn't hatch any of them because they died in the process. Huh. Can I? Yep. Preserved egg casing. The shell casing is formed from thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. The leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It is also possible that, removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch naturally was not met. Interesting. There's nothing in there. Alright, let's collect this. Enzyme 42 project data.
New PDA data.
According to the translated data logs, an indigenous leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the lifeform's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. So did they actually have any enzyme 42? You can stop being dramatic now. Ion cube fabricator. This is what I was talking about. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes, which power smaller alien systems. Likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, this device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. Indeed it does. The only limit, I would presume, would be the heat of the planet. Yep. Alright, let's scan some of this stuff. Ancient blade. An ancient earth blade. Earth blade? Dating back to the 13th century, blood samples on the blade matched the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. Interesting. So they've always been there, they just haven't... Okay. Looks like the yin-yang symbol. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. Two competing theories may explain this similarity. Number 1, aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. Number 2, the concept of yin and yang is universal. Since yin and yang describes the fundamental and interdependency of seemingly opposite forces, it may be a necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of two circles' union into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding, and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. That's interesting. Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home and solar system. This device contains a network of apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. So if there were devices in range, we could find them and talk to the aliens? Interesting. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. So this is like an old computer that you keep around just because you don't want to throw it away. Okay. More ion cubes. Alien technology. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read. Ow! Excuse you. As I was saying, the core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. Dang it! I can't use it to... Anyways. Empty case. I'm assuming it's not empty. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside this seemingly empty case. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. I would agree. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize places for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. I agree. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b, its size suggesting the subject was a leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. That's unfortunate. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been the fundamental building block of the aliens' technology or even of the aliens themselves. So they might have been made out of this stuff? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but still.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's cool. More ion cubes. Now it's time. I'll go through the archways later because I know what's over there. There's the other blue tablet. Now it's time to go look at the stuff over here. Oh, come on, don't get stuck. Not right here. Oh, you're so stupid. No, stop it. Stop doing that. There we go. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's go.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
Well, that entirely depends on whether or not you have a cure. Is that a bone shark? He's surprisingly docile. Weird. Huh. This place is interesting. While I'm here, I might as well get some peepers. Because I need them for food.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it, detecting unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
I noticed that too. Peepers inside the containment facility. While all other creatures encountered within the facility are isolated within it, peepers appear to be coming and going of their own accord via the alien pipe network. On arrival, peepers are approaching the Sea Emperor. Peepers exhibit a natural affinity for the stomach enzymes being expelled by the Emperor. Peepers which have come into contact with the enzyme are returning to the pipe network. Analysis. This behavior must be the source of enzyme 42 on 4546b, or the area thereof which supports life. It is likely also responsible for the survival of the Emperor and other life forms contained within the facility. Interesting. I don't know if I ever got to scan these guys. Come on. Scan. Cool. I will read that in a minute. For now, I need peepers. Peepers, peepers, peepers. Give me the peepers. Where'd you go? Hello. I need your peeper friends in order to eat and feed myself. Come on. There we go. You know, I'll grab the hoverfish.
New creature discovered.
I'll grab this
Plant
peeper.
life in this area is growing outside its normal conditions. Other life forms fertilizing and pruning the vegetation may be offsetting this environmental deficit.
An access point to the alien piping system. Cool. Enzyme host peeper. I will read that in a second. For now, I need oxygen. Because while everybody else is fish, I need air to breathe. Sad but true. Alright. A peeper specimen was observed emitting a faint fluorescent enzyme trail and engaging in unusual behavior patterns. Peeper is actively approaching other creatures, including predators. The specimen is host to a bacterial infection, however the infection is currently dormant. keeper's stomach cavity contains an unknown enzyme of foreign origin. Bears some superficial similarity to the stomach enzymes of larger predators. Contact with the enzyme appears to inhibit the symptoms of the bacterial infection. A complex structure and renders synthesis impossible. Recommend further research into enzyme origin. I think that's the enzyme origin right there. Alright, let's eat and drink, and then let's go with the cutscene, which requires me to be over there. There she is. Incubator. Alright. Yes, ma'am. Alright. The Emperor specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that the sea emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes which would simulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. With extensive information on the sea emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the Sea Emperor itself. Well, care to share? Gotta say, these are beautiful eggs. Uncommonly strong shell lining. Organic growth on the exterior suggests these eggs may be hundreds or thousands of years old. Alien devices penetrate the outer shell layer, likely designed to supply them with nutrients and to isolate them from the surrounding environment. Like many eggs on 4546b, these do not contain a nutrient supply which is slowly exhausted by the embryo. Instead, they exist in a form of natural stasis, awaiting appropriate hatching conditions. There is a high genetic match between these organisms and the leviathan in the vicinity. They appear to be stable and healthy. It is likely ideal that hatching conditions for the eggs vary considerably from ideal survival conditions for the parent. So these are her babies, or her unborn babies. So let's help her out.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
So if I help her babies hatch, then she'll give me the enzyme? Or rather, her babies will. Scans indicate this arch was left inactive when the facility was abandoned. It likely served as an access point to the surface of the planet. It is much too small for the Emperor to pass through, but would accommodate smaller life forms, like her babies and myself.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
I feel honored. Hatching enzyme.
New blueprint acquired.
Equipment, not equipment. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the sea emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off of the huge volumes of microorganisms in the shallower waters. Family size would be strictly limited by the available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds elsewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg-laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg-laying. In fact, successful hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumption that all members of the species were immune to the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there is evidence that the introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean in a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. Huh. I see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, we need to make the hatching enzymes, which are made from something. Where is it? Artifact scan data, terminal data, codes and clues, no. Carnivores, no. Deceased, no. Hatching enzymes. The Emperor's specimen's eggs are attached to some sort of incubator. Its normal life cycles. Okay, yeah, I already read that. Blueprints. Hatching enzymes. Eye stalk seed, sea crown seed, fungal sample, ghost weed seed, and bull bush sample. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are found all over the map. Literally. So, maybe that's what those other rooms up there were for. And then I know where this leads. This leads to a portal near the, what's it called? Near the enforcement platform. So, what we need to do is get out of here. Right here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to the room. Alright. No, why do you do this? Anyways, so these rooms, they have portals to all over the map. So what I need to do is I need to go through those portals with ion cubes, of course, and then collect everything I need to make hatching enzymes. Then I need to either go back to my Cyclops, or I need to go to my base from one of the portals and make the hatching enzymes, come back here, and then cure myself, and then turn the enforcement platform off. Okay, that's manageable. However, I think I am out of time for this episode. So, we will do that next episode. We'll go through each of these rooms. We will find everything we need for the hatching enzymes, and we will hatch the Emperor's babies, get the cure, turn off the enforcement platform, and leave the planet. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Lets me know that you guys enjoy this stuff. But I will see you next time, where hopefully we will finish the story. See ya. Bye.